Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So, today we're going to understand one more beautiful concept, that is building blocks in Power BI. Right? So, oh, it is very, very important interview question. So, what are the building blocks in Power BI? Yesterday, some people have asked, Sir, tell me what is a data set? What is a visualizations, what is a report, what is a dashboard, right? What is a tiles. So some people have asked this question yesterday, right? So I said I will cover this topic. So what is a data set and what is a visualization, what is a report, what is a dashboard, and difference between report and dashboard and visualization and tiles. So these are the building blocks in Power BI, right? So according to the theory, what is a data set? Let us understand. So, data set means Power Query and Power Pivot steps, tables, relationships, data modeling, DAX, and other enhancements. This is what is called data sets. Now, visualization means it is part of Power View or Report View. Render the data in the form of images and the chart and graph and maps. Reporting means it is part of Power BI desktop and low level information or detailed information. So it is going to be having ETL, data model, enhanced data model, visualizations, blah, blah, blah. Right? So dashboard means high level information from the reports, create dashboards from multiple reports. Tiles means logos and visualization, blah, blah. You don't understand not even a single point if I explain like this. Let me go back and tell you. Okay. Now, anybody wanted to migrate or upgrade your computer from Windows 10 Pro, Home to Pro, because Home is not the good version as a developer you should use. Okay, so we have Windows 11 Home when you buy any laptop. So lot of things later in time will give you a lot of disturbances. If you wanted to promote your system or upgrade your system, Home to Pro, okay, professional license, then this is the key you will be able to buy, and it will be costing you INR some 800 rupees. Okay, so your computer, your laptop will become Windows 11 Home to Windows 11 Pro, because Windows 11 Pro is recommended for the developer, right? So all the developers should have this only. So who's going to be using Windows 11 Home? Non-IT people like accountants or housewives, kids, schooling kids. All the people will use Windows 11 Home. If you're a developer, so I strongly recommend that you upgrade this. So go to this and you upgrade your system so that you will be able to get your Windows 11 Pro. I will be giving you in the chat window. You can also put this into Telegram group, and if anybody is interested to upgrade their systems, you please go ahead and do that. So it is recommended, and later lot of things will not work if you have Windows 11 Home. Okay, the cost is also not much more. It is a licensed copy from Microsoft itself, and you can just proceed further, right? So let me explain what is that I'm talking about. So normally if I wanted to create a report, so what is that we do? We have to go to the data sources. Source means where you have the data, right? So data source is from the company. Company is going to be providing you the data. You may be getting the data from here, you extract the data, or you may be getting the data from Excel sheets, or you may be getting the data from flat files. There are some 200 plus or 100 plus data sources are available from where you should be able to get the data. After that, what is that we're going to be doing? With the help of a Power Query. What is a Power Query? Which is a small application inside Power BI desktop. So which is going to be extracting the data, transforming the data, then it is going to load the data. So ETL, extracting means reading the data from the source. Remember, what is the meaning of extraction? Reading the data from the source. Transformation means apply some changes to the data. Apply some changes to the data or clean the data is called as a transformation, right? Then Power Query is going to be performing lot of ETL, and it is going to be loading. So Power Query, where you are going to be having a language called M language, mashup language, but we never learn this language. We never, understand this language now. Okay, so as of now, it is going to be using M language internally. So I'll show you M language slowly. Don't worry about it. So it is going to be loading. So the next concept is Power Pivot. So what is that Power Pivot is going to be doing? We know Power Pivot directly goes to RAM of my computer. In the RAM, Power Pivot is going to be creating what is called as a columnar database. Now, whatever be the tables that I'm getting, all the data is going to be here, right? So, which is going to be going after that. I do the data modeling. This is the storing of the data. I told you, Power Pivot is going to store the data, step number one. After that, in Power Pivot, you can do data modeling. What is the data modeling? You don't know now, but you will be able to understand. Very, very important concept I'm telling you. Data modeling is to create a relationships and all. That is second step in the Power Pivot. Third step, after that, what you do some kind of a calculations with the help of DAX queries. You enhance the data model, or people are going to be saying you add some calculations. Clear? All of them we are going to be doing in this. Okay, so this is whatever the data that is there. For example, you get one employee table, right? The employee table will come from this data source. You are going to be cleaning the data, removing duplicates, or if you think that some data is bad data that you are going to be removing, the data will come, it will get set, and after that you do data modeling and everything. So this is what is called a data set. Clear? So data set means cleaned data. So you go to the shop, you buy vegetables. So vegetables may not be cleaned. It is not guaranteed that you go to shop number one, buy some vegetables. You go to shop number two, buy some leafy vegetables. You go to shop number three, buy some more vegetables. It is not guaranteed that the vegetables are clean. You come home, you clean them. You cut them. For example, half of potato is gone, you cut them. And leafy notes, you soak them in the salty water. You take them and you dry them, right? And you neatly pack them and you're going to be putting into refrigerator. Clear? So those are ready to use vegetables. So data set means what? It is Power Query steps as well as Power Pivot steps are completed. Now on this data, I can create lot of charts and everything. If you don't clean your vegetables and directly you cook, what happens? So definitely your food will be poisoned, right? Or you cannot eat the food, right? So Power Query is going to be extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. Power Pivot, storing the data, compressing the data, then doing the data modeling. So then do some kind of a calculation and enhance the data. So all of them are now ready. Now, so what you do? You get the vegetables, you put some salt, you put some masala, you put some spices, and you marinate them, you store them, right? So that you will be able to use them tomorrow. So data set means ready to use data, cleaned data. It is a data modeled data. It is enhanced data. Tomorrow to prepare a food, whatever that is needed, everything is done. Cleaning is done, cutting is done, marination is done, soaking is done, then applying some kind of a salt, turmeric and spices and everything is done. So ready to use data is called as a data set. Clear? So data set means Power Query steps have been applied and Power Pivot steps have been applied, and DAX and data modeling and storing, compression, everything is happened. So the data now is available in the RAM. So this is what is called a data set. So whatever the data that is available in the source level, it is not a data set, it is a data source. Source means it is a data, raw data, which may see, if you have a bigger pumpkin, can you take it and cook it as it is? You need to get it, clean it, and cut it. So, however you wanted to have the pumpkin, so you give a shape, right? So that is how data source may not be ready to use data. So you have to get it, clean it, and do lot of data modeling and storing data modeling and everything. So data set means it is Power Query steps are involved in it, and power pivot steps are involved in it. So that is what is called data set. Data set means ready to use data, ready to eat food, right? So that means cleaning and everything is gone. It is packed neatly. Now you can take it, just boil it and eat it. Now Maggi noodles are ready to eat. You need not again clean. You need not again soak. You need not again apply masala, spices. Nothing is needed. Ready to is simple examples ka tin food, or you can take any ready to or eat food, just get it, boil it and eat it. So that is how what is called data set. Now, so let me tell you. So power query and power pivot steps, tables, relationships, data modeling, decks, lot of things you're going to be doing. So data set means a cleaned data, ready to use data. You have already applied ETL steps, power query and data modeling. And if you need some kind of enhancements also, you can do. What are the enhancements I'm going to be talking about now? Now, I wanted to give you some example. I have some data in the source. Okay. I am getting employee ID, employee name, employee salary, employee gender. I have some data. Employee ID 1, name Ram, and salary, $10,000 and male. 2 is Sita and $12,000, and we have she's female. I have some data in source number 1. This is employee data. Source number 1 is some data I'm having it. Now I wanted to go to the one more source. This may be data coming from SQL server. You may be creating one Excel, and some of the data is also available. So in that you may be having, so 11 John, and salary $12,000, and is gender, let us say male. So 12 Mary, and so $13,000 and female. I have some data, right? So you can say this is Excel data coming from, let us say, US. This is a company, let us say one company, it is India data, right? So company called, let us say, Amazon company. Amazon employees data is available in India like that. In US you have like that, right? So now I wanted to take all the data and I wanted to dump into a destination. So I need to extract the data, transform the data, then load the data into the destination. Destination you take Power BI only. Okay. So now what you do? You have to combine the data, right? It is a single company data. It is available. Now what we do? We take, so same columns. We simply create this. Now you take all the data like this. You're going to be dumping all the data. That is fine. You're also taking all the data and dumping here, right? Now you have like this. Now the first question is that, so gender column, you have a male and you have a female, but here you have M and F. Now your manager or some client will ask, why are you writing some of the data like this? Why are you storing some of the data like this? You follow some standard. Either make all M and F, or you write everywhere male and female. That means now either I need to take this data, male has to be converted into M, right, while loading the data. So this female has to be converted and remove this, and you need to store. So this is what is called transformation. So transformation will give you standardization, because some of the data is having a complete spelling and some of the data is having like that. So what is going to be happening? You cannot have some of the data like that and like this, and you apply a transformation. What is going to be happening? You have, so this guy, this Sita, gone to US. Now she joined there. Okay. Now the data is something like this. It is also one copy is available here. One copy also available here. Now, what is that we should do? Now, when you take this data and when you have this data, this will become duplicated data. Whatever be the reason, one copy is here and one more copy, the same data is available here. So you have a 1, 2, blah, blah, blah. You are getting stored. So what is that we say? If you have a duplicated data, you can And decide. You check with the customer, sir. This is what is that we found duplicates. What is that you want me to do? Oh, a duplicate should not be there. You have to remove it. So you are applying a transformation in that you remove this duplicate data. One copy of the data will be deleted. So transformation means you change some data, right? Sometimes you remove some data. Sometimes you may add some, missing, misspelled data. You correct it. Okay, for example, from which country you're coming from. So there is a country name, there is a state name, or there is a location name, something like that, right? So it is from India, and it is from India. So it is like that. Now they are from US and US and US, right? Now US, when you store the data location, let me take the location here. RAM coming from India. So this data will get stored as it is, right? Now, if you see, there is a misspelled data. Have you seen this? This is a misspelled data. Now tell me, India spelling is not like that, but it is not guaranteed that you have to maintain this data. Sometimes, you will have misspellings also, right? Wrong spellings also. So when you know that this is not the correct data, so this is without asking a client, you will be able to, correct this data. So you have to remove this and give the right spelling and store this data. Clear? Now tell me, this is a correcting data. Okay, this is correcting data. So removing the data, duplicates. So whatever you wanted to do it, you will be able to do it. So that is what is called transformation. That is what is called transformation. Now tell me, you see the source data, you see the final data, you don't have any duplicates, you don't have misspelled data, you have a standard data. So you applied all the transformation. You applied all the transformation. Now this data is ready to use data. I'm so happy about it. This ready to use data is there. Now source is having, total 3 and, 5 rows, but destination is having only 4. So what about one row? It got deleted. Why? Because it is duplicate data. Customer asked me to delete that. Okay. Wherever there is a misspellings that has been, removed and corrected, right? So whatever you do, cleaning, changing, removing, applying something, adding masala, doing some, soaking, geeking, whatever you do, all of them are called transformations. Transformation means it changes. Clear? So now data is ready. Now on this, you have to create a lot of reports. Now they'll say, I need this, I need that. They're asking, tell me, tell me or show me or display me. So display total salary. So, the salary, what you do, you take this value plus this value plus this value plus this value, you will be able to get total salary. Now, your display country wise or location wise salary. What is the meaning? The second report. So you take the country India, and India 10,000 plus 12,000, 22,000. So this is US and this is also US. This is 12,000, 13,000, 25,000. Beautifully, you can have it. The third one, display total tax paid by all employees. Now you are worried, where is the tax column? You don't have the tax column, but this is the one report requirement. One requirement, they wanted to see what are the taxes paid by Ram and Sita and John and Mary. So if they're in India, so they need to pay 18% of the tax. If they're in America, they need to pay some 20-30%. Depends upon the company to company. Some 10%, 20% they need to pay. But tax column is not available. What should I do? The report requirement is there. Customer given you data. Customer knows that a tax column is not there. Customer knows that he has to have the one report with the tax. Now you go to customer and ask, sir, there is no tax data you have given. And how do I do the calculations? How do I show the data? Now customer is telling, you write some calculation, Bhaskar, you write some calculation. So according to the rule, everybody is paying 12% or 18% of the tax. So what I should do? I don't have the tax column in my source. I don't have a tax column in my source. I have to add a tax column. This is a calculation. What is that? Salary into 18 by 100. So this is the formula. That means whatever be the salary that they are taking, in that they need to pay 18% of the tax. Normally we don't store, but we can calculate. Now tell me, what is that? 10,000 rupees. What is the tax? Now the tax will be some, let us say, some 1800 rupees, right? So let us say some 1900 rupees. I may not be correct. So don't worry about some 2000 rupees, right? Some 2200 rupees. So this is the tax. Now you tell me, what is this? So this is what is called a calculation. This calculation you have to implement where? In the DAX. What is a DAX? DAX means a simple mathematical formulas, data, analytical expressions. Actual data, this data. Actual data is this data. But why is that you have included this? Because one of the report is saying you need to show the salary along with the tax also. But tax is not there in the source. So how to get the tax column? Now you have to do extra enhancements of the data. Right? So that is what is called data analytics. Data analytical expression means simple calculations sometimes we have to do. Okay? Because that I am going to be adding one more column. So behind the scenes, you will be having a formula. What is the formula? Tax is equivalent to salary into 18 by 100. So this is what is called DAX expression, right? DAX, this one. So this will enhance your data. It will enhance the data model. So it will create some more columns because that is needed. So you cannot say, no, you did not give me data, I cannot create. Means the customer will say, you get lost from this company. Only one thing they will say, you get lost. So you cannot argue with the customer, right? Customer is God always for us because he will be feeding, he will be paying our salaries. Now you have to ask them, so how to create new calculations, how to correct them. So a lot of things we're going to be doing. Then we are able to go and create like this. Clear? So now you tell me, so whatever I have done it, transformations, and I have done some kind of a calculations, and I have created extra columns. So this is what is called enhancement. Enhancement means doing something extra special. Okay, enhancements that you need to do. So this is what is called existing data. Creating some calculations is like that. Clear? So all these things you got to understand. Am I clear? If locations are different, then it is duplicates itself, sir. So what is the meaning? Locations are different than duplicates itself. What is the meaning? So we're talking about India and this one. The customer gone here, but even though this is duplicate, the data with the primary key and everything is there, right? So you need to see this. So this data, this data, this data, this data. This is not the important because she transferred, right? So she's transferred because normally duplicates will be verified based on the employee ID, right? You may have one more Sita and she is also Sita, but her employee ID is like this. So you cannot say this and this is duplicated, right? So my name is Bhaskar Jogi. You have one more Bhaskar Jogi. His passport number is something different. My passport something different. So it is not a duplicate data. Names may be duplicated, right? But here the employee ID and everything is duplicated. Am I clear? Somebody is asking me if locations are different, then it is duplicate itself, sir, or it is a not. So in this case, you need to always compare with what? The primary key values and other stuff. These key values. Okay? So you'll understand what is the primary key and everything. So did you understand? So this is what is called a data set now. So data set means this is the data set. Okay? So this is what is called data set. No duplicated data, no misspelled data. You have created extra columns, all of them ready. This is what is called ready to use data. This is ready to use data. It is what is called data set. But what about this? What about this? Is the data set? No, it is a data source. Okay, data source may not be cleaned. It is data source number one. It is a data source number two. The data may not be cleaned data. It is not ready to use data. So, am I clear? Difference between data source and data set. Clear? So building blocks in Power BI, you have to get the data from the data sources, clean the data, remove the duplicates, correct the data, fill in the blank values, whatever you wanted to do. Then afterwards, you get the data, put the data, then you enhance the data, and so ready to use data you are going to be creating. That is what is called data set. So that is what you need to understand. The next one is called as a Power Review, right? So what is the Power Review? Once the data set is ready, what we do? All the data is already have taken. The data is available in the RAM. So what you do? You take this data from here. You're going to be taking the data from here, and you create lot of visualizations. In this, you're going to be creating lot of charts, lot of visualizations. So this is what is called visualization. So visualizations are going to be created in the Power View. So according to me, what is a visualization? Visualization means rendering the data in the form of images, chart, and graph and map. Let me show you one example. Now, I have some data. What is the data? In January month, the sales is, let us say, $5,600 in goonlinetrainings.com. In February, the sales is $7,000. In March, the sales is, let us say, like this. Now, do you think that it is a visualization? I have some data. Is it a visualization? No, 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 no. But how do I create a visualization? I go to the Excel, I insert, I click on this. Now I create like this. Now this is what is called visualization. Now tell me, this is very, very boring data. Nobody will see, nobody will understand also very, very clearly, and nobody likes this data. So you create a visualization, you go to this and you prepare a lot of visualization, whatever you wanted. Now you show like this. Clear? Now which month is doing good, which month is not doing good. So whatever you wanted to have, so all of them you can have them in the beautiful visualization. You can know Jan to February, February to March, the data is gone up. So creating a visualization anyone can understand. So rather than seeing the numbers, so this is what is called simply a table format. So I wanted to show the data in the effective format. So that is what is called showing the data in the different graph or a chart. Right? So this is what is called a visualization. So Power BI is very, very rich in the visualizations. Rendering the business data. Rendering means displaying, showing. That is the meaning. Clear? So I wanted to show you like that. For that purpose, we use what? Visualizations, right? So this can be done in the Power View. Power View means, you have to go back and so this is what Power View. You have a 200 plus visualizations. It is very, very rich where you create a visualizations and everything. Am I clear? That is what is called the next step. Okay. The next point is that what is a report? Now tell me, yesterday we have created a report, right? Now let me show you that report. I am opening the report. Okay. I am opening the report. I wanted to show you what is that a report contain. Report contains a lot of pages, right? Report contains a lot of pages. For example, the best example for the report is you get a every month credit card postpaid bill. What is that? It is a report. Credit card bill will be generated. You will have 3 to 4 pages. How many pages are there? In that, the data will be displayed in the table format, because in the credit card, you don't show the visualization. People will laugh at you, right? Visualizations are good to show the profit loss data, or to show the margins data, sales amount data, month by, month on month growth, year on year growth, like that. I wanted to show my data. So we create lot of visualizations. Clear? So report is simple example for the report is a credit card postpaid bills, credit card monthly bills, or postpaid phone bills. All of them are called a report only. Report will have a lot of pages, and page number one, you have a lot of data. You go to page number two, lot of data. How many calls you made? What is the total amount you need to pay? And by when you need to pay? That is a bill. Bill is nothing but a report, right? So report may have data in the tables, or report may have data in the visualizations. Am I clear? Now definitely you need to understand report is not a single page, it is a multiple pages. Now page number one you have, page number two you have. So now according to us, what is a report? Report means technically it is a single PBIX file. Clear? Or it is a simple project. One project when you create, it is a report. Clear? Remember that. What is a report? Report means a collection of pages or one PBIX file. One report will have what? One report will have lot of pages, one or more pages. Okay? Because all the data you cannot show. So each page will contain what? Each page will contain one or more visualizations. Clear? So one PBIX file is called one project. You can think of a project. I am creating a Power BI project. What is the meaning? You are creating a Power BI report. That is the meaning. Clear? One report will have a lot of pages. Pages will have a lot of visualization. Now tell me, if you go to page number one, page number two, page number three, you can understand a lot of things. Okay, year wise, this is how it is gone. Okay, this is how the profit was. This is how, the maximum, the minimum. Okay, this is by the, region level. This is how the, the category level. So each and everything you can see. So you will be able to understand complete data you can understand. You can understand, category wise sales, product wise sales, top 5 products, top 5 colors, top 5 categories, top 5 countries, top 5 category names, and top 5 brands, top 5 customers. A lot of visualization you create. So report means full of information, or you can say detailed level information. That is what everything you can get it. Detail level information is provided, because you will have a page number one, page number two, page number three, page number four, like that. You create 100 pages. 100 pages, each page if you take a minimum of 5 to 6 visualization. So 100 into 5, you have totally 500 visualization and 100 pages. It is a single report. Now complete information about your company is there. You ask something, tell me region wise data, it is there. Tell me year wise data, it is there. Tell me brand wise data, tell me the top 5 brands, tell me the which are the brands are not selling. Every detailed information is available. remember Remember, so report means complete information you are going to be creating, so that the customer wanted to have everything. Clear? So customer wanted to have everything. Report means detailed level information, or it is called as a low level information, detailed level information. Report will have everything. For example, if you create a report, what is the meaning? So if you create a report means, it is report will be created. When you create a report, you need to have this. So if you create a report, you need to complete these steps also. So report means it is this one plus this one plus this one. Right? So report will have a lot of pages. Every page will have a lot of visualizations. All the visualization can show you different data of your company. So it is what is called detailed level information is going to be contained in your report. Right? You can go to report, you can ask any question. There is a visualization, there is a information, so people can understand very easily. Now everybody does not need all the data, right? Everybody does not need all the reports, all the data. For example, I am the CEO of the company. I don't need all the data. For example, you say, Bhaskar sir, I have this is your data. This is what is called your report. Okay. In my report, you have created page number 1, page number 2, page number 3. Like that. How many pages it has? 100 pages. Page number 1, page number 100. You created visualization 1, 2, 3, 4, lot of visualization you're creating, and all the data about your company got converted into information. Now this report called sales report you created. Now this report you are giving it to the customer. Now one CEO is there. CEO means head of the company. Now our CFO is there, chief finance, this one, or lot of people are there. So they wanted to understand not everything. They need only high level data. They don't need detailed data. This is every data you have included. So this is what is called a detailed data. I don't need all the data. I wanted to just understand a few things. So what you do? You create a single page report. This is what is called a dashboard. You take this visualization, you keep it here. You take this visualization, you keep it here. You take this visualization, you keep it here. And you show only this one. So this is a single page you create, and you're going to be giving it to your CEO. So CEO doesn't wanted to see all the pages to understand. So top some best information I would like to have. What is that information? Grand sales, and what is the profits so far, and where the sales is not happening, at least 3 4 brands he wanted to see, and that's it. So he wanted to go and to the meeting, so he doesn't want to go see all the pages, all the visualization. Some busy people will be available in the company. For them you have to create a dashboard. Dashboard means high level information. I'll give you one simple example. Morning 7 o'clock BBC News comes. So the BBC News starts when I switch on the TV. Good morning, welcome to BBC channel. Now news highlights. That is the first point. So she will be telling me 1, 3, 4, 5 points, highlights. Then afterwards, the 28 minutes, 30 minutes news, first 2 minutes news highlights, remaining 28 minutes news details. Now I am not interested with the details. I have to see the detail, the news highlights for 2 minutes. I switch off the TV. I'll come out. Why? Because I am interested in the high level information. So Minister of Indian government wanted to talk to the Ukraine government. A war is stopped. Whatever the complete information, I don't need it. Some highlights, some bullet points I wanted to know. News highlights are called as dashboards. Clear? News highlights will be for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Remaining 27 minutes, if you have a time, you go to the 27 minutes news. You can just see it, just watch it and understand. If you read a newspaper, what will happen? There is a news and there are some bullet points. They will explain. So 1, 3, 4, 5. You read the bullet points. You don't read the news. News is a detailed level information. Bullet points are highlights. Right? Only you read the highlights. That is what is called a dashboard. Clear? So dashboard can be created with the help of a report only. Without creating a report, you cannot get the dashboard. You create a report with 100 pages. Now you think, you ask CEO, sir, what is that you wanted to see? CEO will tell you, I need this, I need that, I need that. That's it. I don't need these 100 pages. Create a single page report, and that will be called as a dashboard. Right? So again, you go to CFO, sir, what is that you wanted to have? I don't need CEO dashboard. You create one more dashboard for me. In that, I need this, I need that, I need this. So one more international sales manager is the regional level. Sales manager is there. So this guy is wanted to ask one more dashboard. He will tell me, you create a single page report by taking, you give me one more dashboard. Only single page. Dashboard means not 100 pages, single page. So dashboard should not be with 100 pages. Dashboard has to be created after creating a report. You ask them, sir, what is it you wanted to have in your dashboard? So the regional level international sales manager wanted to understand. Now I wanted to look at the international sales. I don't want what are the Lou just in this one, that one. I don't need inventories, tax. Why should I see the tax? I'm not interested. Why should I see the profit? I'm not interested. I'm only worried about the sales of regions. If you have those visualizations, please keep it here and highlight it. So you give me this dashboard like that. You create a reports and you create a multiple dashboard. Dashboards are nothing but news highlights. Remember that. So dashboard cannot be a 30 minutes news. It will be single page and a dashboard will have high level data. Remember, only whatever is important that will be there. It cannot be more than single page. And report means detailed level data. Every information is there, just like a news, 30 minutes news. All the data will be there, but I'm not interested. Clear? So you create a report, you create a dashboard. So people also will ask you how many reports you have created. You can say, sir, I have created 100 plus reports last 1 year, or a total I created 600 reports last 3 years. How many dashboards you have created? Sir, I have created international sales dashboard for my managers. I have created a special dashboard for CEO. For HR manager, they wanted to understand attrition rate and blah blah blah. HR dashboard I have created, sales dashboard I have created, marketing dashboard I have created, right? Tax dashboard I have created for the CAs and chartered accountants in my company. I have created a profit dashboard. I have created inventory dashboard. I have created this dashboard. But all these dashboards can be created by creating a report only. I told you, without a news, you cannot get the highlights. You get the news first. So you have the news. From the news only, you need to pick up highlights. So this is the highlight news. This is the highlight news, like that. So you are going to be taking the complete news, complete information. Then out of that, you pick up the important information. You create a single page report. That is what is called dashboard. Am I clear? So dashboard we can create later, not now. Dashboard we can create later, but not now. Don't ask me, sir, how to create a dashboard now. We will create. So where we can create a dashboard? So report we can create in Power BI desktop. Okay, desktop means in your this one. So dashboard can be created in the Power BI service, means after deployment. So we have a lot of classes on this Power BI service. One of the topics called how to create a dashboard. How to create a dashboard. Power BI desktop, where you create only report and you deploy. You create a report and deploy. After we are going to be going to the Power BI service. Power BI service means what? It is a rented Power BI machine. So where you have to go and create a dashboard. So reports can be created where? In the desktop only. Dashboards can be created where? In the Power BI service. That means you have to deploy a report. So we have a dedicated classes for the Power BI service. We have 10 to dashboard. Clear. So as of now, you know how to create a report. As of now, create a data set. Now we will understand a lot of transformations and everything. So don't worry about. So visualization, at least the basic visualization, you have to, know, right? So what is a report? Report means detailed level information or low level information. So any information you can get it. So what is a dashboard? High level information, right? So how many reports you have created? You can create thousands of report. How many dashboards I have created? I have created 50 dashboards last 1 year. It's clear. I have created 200 reports last 1 year, right? Each report may contain 30-40 pages and each page may contain 5 to 6 visualizations. Clear. So out of 200 reports, I have created how many dashboards? 50. Where will you create report? Power BI desktop. Where will you create a dashboard? Power BI service. How to create all of them we'll see later, and don't worry about now. Okay. So whatever I'm covering, if you have a question, you can ask on the topic so that you will be able to understand. So what is the data set? Ready to use data, clean data. Visualization means rendering, showing the data beautifully using different charts and graphs. Report means you take the cleaned data, you create all the information the customer needs, but all the customer does not need all the reports. They wanted to have a single page reports, highlights, news highlights, or the report highlights. That is what is called dashboard, right? So dashboard we are going to create later. And now the last topic is tile. So I go here now. So what is a visualization, but what is a tile? So nobody knows which company's report is this. So I wanted to include a. I go to home. I wanted to have a some more new things I would like to have it. Sorry, not this. I wanted to have a text box. So I will go to home. I'm just putting a text box. This text box where I'm going to be writing so something here. So what is the title, right? This is adventure works sales report, right? Now I take this. Now we need to give all this information. This belongs to adventure works company, and you can give your phone number of the company, and you can give the address. Lot of things you will be able to add, blah blah blah. So this is also you're going to be putting. So what is this? Is it a visualization? No, no, no. It is what is called tile. Okay, this is what is called tile. So remember. So whatever you are dragging and dropping, that is what is called a tile. So remember. So this is a tile. This visualization is also tile. Tomorrow I wanted to have a company logo. Company logo is not there. You can also have a company logo, Airtel logo, Walmart logo, Walmart address, and visualization. So whatever you drag, this is a tile. This is a tile. Logo also will be a tile. So this will be tile. Whatever you're adding here, all of them are called tiles. All of them are called tile. Tile could be visualization. Tile could be a simple address, a notepad, or you can have the company logo. So tomorrow we'll add a lot of company logos, and we will be able to have them. So what is a tile? Tile means whatever you have it. All of them are called company. All of them are called tiles. Clear? Visualization is also tile. Tomorrow you add adventure logo. You wanted to add one logo. I'll see logo of adventure works, right? So adventure works logos. I would like to go. So this is the images. One image the customer wanted to have. So adventure works. I will take some image. So I will be able to put one image of adventure works. It is adventure. Okay, so this is Adventure Works company's logo. So this is the company who wanted to display in the report. What is this? It is a chart or a visualization? No, 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 no. It is a tile, right? So whatever you have, everything is a tile in your report, right? So that is what is the last one. Clear? So tile means logo, visualizations, or text boxes. Each object in the report is called as a tile. So whatever you drag and drop, that is what is called a tile. So what is a data set, and what is a visualization, and what is a report and dashboard tile? Did you understand it clearly? Someone asked yesterday, sir, what is a data set? What is a report? What is a dashboard? And what is a visualizations? Clear? So that is what is important. If you have any questions, and you will be able to ask me now. Okay, so we will create lot of things. So don't ask, because many people are jumping from this topic a lot of other topics. That will create lot of issues to others. If you know some topics, you ask only here. So when we talk about next topic, you do that, right? You ask the topics there, because you will be there with me another 2 to 3 months. Because if you ask unnecessary things, first of all, you will be wasting the time, and other people will not understand that. Don't jump into the topics, because I've clear. So clear. So we are going to be Power Query 10 to 15 classes we will have, and Power Pivot we will have some 15 classes, and the Power View we have some 10 classes, And in this also we have some 10 classes. Power based service where creating a dashboard, creating lot of things, we are going to be doing it. So at least you take 15, so 40, 50 classes will be there. And remember, so I'm going to be covering each and everything. You don't ask me, sir, what is this, what is that, what is that. Yesterday people are asking a tax queries also. I don't know, people are worried more. Huh? So you will be with me. I'll ask and everything. Okay, so this is what is the thing. So yeah, any questions you ask, you restrict to this topic. Okay, if you have any questions, you just write and keep it, and you can have them after the topic is covered. Yeah.